Hey everyone, this is David. It's a Sunday afternoon. Quick hit. Hello. You know, this has to be the last time that we talk about Jennifer Aydin. It fucking has to. Can't keep talking about this, can we? She keeps doing stuff and stuff keeps happening, but I think, look, you realize it's only the first week, a full week of the new year. How the hell did that happen? So let's just close out this week and just get it over with. And there is some stuff to say. So let's go quick because I don't want to talk about this anymore. Look, we talked about this past week on Tuesday and on Friday. We talked about the Jersey Mike's video. At this point, you guys have all seen it, I am sure, where she went psychotic on all these people and she's a celebrity and she could buy them if 10 times over. And she told the woman that she was old and she's 80 and blah, blah, blah. That was on Tuesday. And then on Friday, we did another show. We talked about the fallout. She got fired from the Wives on the Waves uh thing, even though they're not saying she was fired technically. They made a statement and they're not even addressing Jennifer. And Danielle Cabral had a lot to say. We covered that on Friday. And Andy had a lot to say, and we covered that on Friday. And we talked about why she won't speak out against the wives and how she's probably hurting post RHONJ, and how she does all of this in an accent like as if she is friends with Renee Graziano and one of the mob wives. And all of that said and all of that done, yesterday on Patreon, Saturday, we talked about this thing that is out there. And also on Friday, we talked about the alleged PR's response at Bravo to Jennifer's bad behavior. And yesterday on Patreon, we talked about New Jersey has been recast with a whole new set of young women. And apparently that's what happened before the pause, and we address that and whether that's true. So listen to Tuesday afternoon, listen to Friday afternoon, and listen to Patreon yesterday. Now I just quickly want to say a couple of things that have happened. She's not going to speak out against the wives because she's such good friends with Teresa. Here is just a question that I truly, truly, in my heart of hearts, have. If New Jersey ever comes back, and if anyone from this current cast comes back to New Jersey, and if one of those people happens to be Teresa, and that's a lot of ifs based on everything I just said, will Teresa and Jennifer remain friends? I know they're friends now. I get it. But are they real friends? Are these lifelong friends? Like, will they stay friends if Teresa Giudice is on the show next season when it comes back a year and a half from now? If she's not completely bankrupt by then, and if she still has a house to film in, will Teresa, if she is on the show, still be friends with Jennifer Aydin? That is not shade. That is an actual, real question that I would like answered. Everybody slip in the comments. I would like it answered. I am so curious what you think. Is this a real friendship? It might be. I'm not sure. So the Sarge, you guys know my friend Marge, the Sarge, very nice woman, but apparently she buys gift cards for everybody. I don't have any. It's her way or the highway. And that is why she is the Sarge, which is that really so bad? I mean, it's kind of my way or the highway, right? Like maybe that's why I don't have any friends and I'm all alone in the world. And I am single. I mean, I do have friends, but nobody in this fucking business. So the Sarge has told a story this week about how she ran into Jennifer at an event or a party. And listen, the Sarge ain't so innocent either. I mean, the way that she recounts this, I'm sure there are two sides to every story. She paints Jennifer as a broken person, and she does. The Sarge is good at what she does. She's a little condescending without. She's basically what everyone's accusing Sutton of like being like a sniper from the side. But the Mard said that Jennifer came up to her and she was feeling very empathetic towards Miss Aydin, and that when Jennifer Aydin came over to her, Marge has no problem letting us know Jennifer Aydin was very upset. Now, Marge, being a humanitarian, that she self-declared humanitarian, hey, I'm over here in LA, Marge, come and help us out. We have a bunch of fires and we could use the help. But Marge she says she was very cordial to Miss Aydin because Miss Aydin was very upset. And she said that her and Miss Aydin discussed some stuff about the show, and Jennifer was very upset, saying, "They always portray me as the villain. They always portray me as the villain, and that is not the case." Now, before we even get into anything else, I already have something to say, guys. This is Sunday. This is an afternoon quick hit. Did all of you like the Patreon chat yesterday about the recasting of New Jersey with younger women and what that really means for the future of the show? Well, listen, I already have something to say. The fact that Jennifer is even, it's so funny how these two hate each other. They hate each other. Jennifer hates Margaret. She hates her. Margaret hates Jennifer. But yet, now that it's over, now that it is a distant memory, and 6 months, it will have, well, it's already a year since they got the big check because they started filming like in December of 2023. So it's over a year since that big check went in. Marge redid the kitchen and has the pool. Jennifer, I don't even know what she did with her money. Hopefully, she fucking put it into 4 college funds for the kids, you know? But it's been over a year. So these two, well, Jennifer, she don't care about the money, but she wants the fame. So it's been over a year. These two hate each other. They hate each other, but they're two desperate little fame whores. Marge way less than Aydin, and yet they're willing to speak to each other. Because I mean, look, Jennifer, make let's be very clear. Jennifer Aydin would rather speak to Margaret Josephs, who she hates, than an average, normal civilian that she looks down upon. She looks down upon all of you listening. She definitely looks down upon you guys. She looks down upon me pretty much the same. Every now, she'll fake kiss my ass because I have a microphone in front of me. But kid you not, I'm just a low level podcaster that she looks down upon as well. So as much as she hates Margaret, she would much rather talk to, the celebrity Margaret Josephs than lowlifes like us. So I just think that's funny that they hate each other, but here they are speaking. And the second thing that I would like to observe is I believe Margaret that I think she's painting it in her own light that, oh, she didn't want to talk about the show and Jennifer did. But I do believe her that Jennifer is there in her face talking about the show. Melissa is making sprinkle cookies. Now there's going to be Valentine cookies. And whether they sold out because she only produced 5 boxes or not, that's not the point. At least it's a business. And at least it is something productive to bring in money. Anything is better than sitting there, Teresa, and talking about the christening and your brother and who's angry. So I mean, if Jennifer is seeing Margaret at a thing, and I get it, I get it. Of course, you're going to talk about the show, but not really, not really. If I used to work with you at a job, and I wasn't getting paid anymore, and I came over to talk to you, actually, the last thing I want to talk about is the damn fucking job. How are your kids? How are the holidays? How's life? Any vacation plans? Maybe a sentence or two like, man, can you believe how different our lives are? I truly am one of those. I really feel living in the past is depression, and it's just not something for me. It's so hard sometimes, but living in the future is anxiety, and the living in the present is the only way to go. So I really never personally like to look back and talk about things that are no longer. I like to just rip off the band-aid and accept the new situation in life. So I don't know. I just think this is like, oh, Jennifer, you went over to her on your